Morning, everybody. How many of you guys are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That doesn't make sense. 17. All right, we got 17 sheep. Morning. It's a beautiful day here on the farm. I wish I could show you, but I'm not really sure it's going to work. Hey, do you see the lights? Are they flickering any? I can't tell if we're in sync or not, but I see a little bit of glow right here. Hi, and welcome to Milgat Farms. It's a beautiful day here on the farm. It is definitely pretty. It's cold. I got my warm hat on. I got 2 coats on. It is chilly. This morning, I'm down here at the ring. You can hear the pump in the background. I'm loading water into the tank because I got to feed a bunch of different animals. Our spring is still down. I went up there yesterday and checked on it, and it's down to, if it's down to a trickle, I'm excited because I don't think it's running at all. The water that the guests are using, or let me explain this. The spring services our B&B, Red Barn, and all the animals on the farm. However, if it's not working, the first thing that we do is we stop watering our animals and do what I'm doing right now, which is moving water. And that's what's going on. The pump up here, I don't know if you can see it, you can probably hear it. The pump is pumping into the big tank. We're gonna take 120 gallons, and I'm gonna water Butterfly. I'm gonna head over to the meat cows, and then I'm gonna go down and look at Little Dog and see if she needs any water. And then we do our chickens and turkeys and ducks. All right, the camera died. We gotta start over, or not really start over, but so I can't really water everybody full with 120 gallons. That's just simply not gonna happen. So what I do is I come down early in the mornings, load up about 100 gallons. That's about all I want to take up on a mountain or up the hill. It's really not really on a mountain, but at one point I did put a little too much water in there. If you look right up here in the video, you can watch that. Interesting day for sure. So I'm not gonna load it completely up. I'm probably gonna put about 100, maybe 80 gallons in, and then I'm gonna go around and top everybody's water off. That's gonna make sense. And then later today, when this ring recovers, which mind you, there's not a lot of water coming in, but when it recovers, then I'm gonna go and water again. If for some reason we don't have enough water in this ring, then we're gonna pull it from the well. Milk thief, get out of my garden. Milk thief! You see him over there, or her? Milk thief! All right, I turned my light off. Maybe you can see me a little bit better. I sure hope so. My mornings have changed a little bit since we've had to move a considerable amount of water, and that's been going on for about a month now. We had some rain, gosh, it may have been in, I don't know, 1st of August, end of July. We haven't had rain since. When we did have that rain, I had about a week of not coming down here and filling water. That was pretty cool. It doesn't happen like this every single year, but it has happened for the last couple years. We do have a well permit. I've talked about it in other videos. I can't pull the trigger right now. That's a lot of money. So in the meantime, I just keep moving water, and I'm okay with that. So I was saying that my morning routine has changed a little bit. What I'll end up doing is I come down here. I'm about to kill myself on a rock. What I do in the mornings is I come down here, get the water pump going, check the fencing, make sure everything is good, and then I read my Bible. And I get about 15 or 20 minutes to read the Bible, and I love it. I like to read it a little bit longer every day if I can. Not every day I can. And that's why I supplement with things like different sermons that I listen to when I'm out on the farm working. It really does work for me. It sets my day in motion, and I just absolutely love starting with God's Word. You can see we're about halfway. We're gonna go up to about here and start loading out the water here in a few minutes. There's not much water in there, and we don't have a lot coming in. Normally that tube right over there is shooting water out, but right now it's not. We may want to flush out that collection point, but I'm not even sure if there's water coming in that collection point. I know up above I can flush that water out, but there's nothing coming in. Porter, you got some grass in your tooth. What do you think, man? I'm gonna come over and give you a big hug. I'll get a crotch shot. Hi, Porter. All right, everybody, this is Porter. He loves his wattle rubbed, and every now and again under his chin. He's a little socially awkward, maybe standoffish too. But he does love his belly rubbed. Ooh, does that feel good, Porter? Ooh. What are you doing, buddy? I had Porter. I got Porter and Wally probably 14, 15 years ago. Wally passed away last year, and Porter now with the herd, so he's with the girls. And I think he really likes them. He's an old boy, that's for sure. Where's my hug? Where's my hug? You gonna leave? Where's my hug? Gonna give a big hug? Give me a big hug. What are you doing, Porter? You still got the grass in your mouth. What's that right there? Ooh, Porter. Okay, I'll see you later, buddy. Don't shock the crotch. I'm gonna guess Porter weighs around 1,800, maybe a little bit more. In the summer, he gets really big. In the winter, he won't get smaller, but he won't put on as much weight or hold as much weight. Let me say that. All right, Porter, I see you later. The sheep were coming out. So the sheep didn't get out. I let them out, but I left the gate open so the cows could get in here and enjoy some forage. You can see it right there. That's where Porter was, or is. And the sheep got out. I didn't want them to get out and run around the farm. So what I did was I got all the cows back in, except Porter, and he's gonna stay out for a couple hours until the sheep go away, and then later in the day we'll open it back up. This sort of cloud cover is normal for us this time of the year. Sometimes you'll see it in the summer too, but you do see it a lot in the fall and the winter. It's beautiful. In a little while, the clouds are going to go away. There's our guests. Not sure if they're leaving or what's going on. Days on the farm are consistent and different. I'm sure that sounds like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, but there's always things that we do on the farm every day, like feed the animals, water the animals this time of year. That's consistent. And sometimes they're different because you don't know what each day is going to hold. Sometimes the animals get out, sometimes you got a sick animal, other times you got to fix a fence and do firewood, stuff like that. I think it's a lot of fun on the farm. It's always interesting, let me say that. Hey girls. Hey Sonata, hi Havana. Where's Sonata? Hey Sonata. Whenever I let the geese out, that's when the mayhem begins. Whitey doesn't want to come out quite yet. Hey, Buck. Morning, Buck. That's why your water's dirty. There they go. They run back and forth, or fly back and forth, or semi-run, walk. Here, oh no, here they come. He'll do that about all day. Hey, speaking of geese, anybody want some geese? You want some geese? Leave me a comment. I'd love to send them to you. Watch out, guys. Now, I'm not saying the geese. Hey, get out of the way, you. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not saying the geese were a bad purchase. I'm sure they'll be delicious, but I really don't want to process them. They're huge. Hey, if you're interested in a goose, hey, let me know. We'll figure out some way to get it to you. Morning, Minnie Moo. Morning, little dog. How are you? Hey, I'm shooting a video. In the mornings, I've been helping Emily milk. Little dog here has not been easy to milk. She likes to kick a lot. So what I end up doing is holding the tail, and every now and again, I'll put my arm around her leg to keep her from smacking Emily in the hands. Right now, Emily is milking Butterfly. In just a little bit, we're gonna get little dog here and take her in and milk her. Good morning. What are you doing? As long as it's capped off, I'm pretty comfortable. Doesn't take long to fill it up, but as long as it's capped off, I'm happy. We don't have a name for this one yet. What are you doing, little guy? Maybe we call him Minnie Moo. Don't know yet. He's a hoot. All right, buddy. You ready to come in? Come here, little dog. Emily's putting Butterfly up, so in just a minute I'm going to get little dog and take her into the barn. We're going to milk her. Did anybody respond to the article about the rabbits? Did it get posted?
I know, I didn't check yesterday. She knows she's on camera.
You got some big ears, girl. Look at you, the other one.
I was like, who are you talking to? Can I have more goop?
Yeah.
Because without coffee, I'm incapable of forming words. I don't have coffee yet. So grunts and sound effects is all you get out of me. I'm sitting here falling asleep.
Milking her doing just one teat at a time takes forever. Probably about 45 minutes. Longer?
10-15 minutes a tea. If not
An hour.
longer.
An hour or more. Now if we can do two at a time, then it goes a whole lot faster, right?
Cut it in half, except for
Well,
she kicks a whole lot
she does
more.
kick a lot more, so it doesn't quite cut it in half like she's doing right now. She's kicking a lot, and in just a minute I'm going to tie her up. So now she's just going. At that point, she's going to be going back and forth until she settles in.
So she also has a favorite tea, and that's the one that she lets the baby nurse on, and she does not like her front left teat milked or eaten off of. So it's always engorged.
It's always sore.
It's always sore. It's always engorged. She's just not a happy camper when I go to start milking it until it's already partially milked out, and then it's not as tender. We're also not quite set up for milking.
Big hug. Big hug.
So our girls just get like tied up with their halter instead of in a head gate and a chute and a stanchion and all this other stuff.
Well, that was a burp.
There's all over the floor.
I'm gonna buy that. I want to get the.
I think it's the 27th, 28th, and 29th. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What do you want to do? Just
Dump it.
dump it on the floor?
Tail end of September, I have my first show.
Okay. Here you go. I tried to make my tea this morning with mayonnaise.
You're dumb. It's almost a solid.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I went to pour it, like, don't pour it out.
If you got to work that hard to get cream out of there.
It was thick.
That didn't cream that butter. No, it was mayonnaise.
Come on, big girl. Come here. Get back here. I'll pull you back. Come on.
Pull her.
Come on.
And then there's something, it's a cow can't kick bar. And it's a metal piece that clamps on either side, like it comes down like this. And it puts pressure on some kind of a tendon or something on their back or here maybe. And it prevents them from being able to kick so much. I don't mind the fidgeting. I mind the kicking the belly, throwing poopy straw. I mind the actual kicking, not the fidgeting. I mean, and we were spoiled. Butterfly's perfect.
Most all the animals are fed now. It's time to feed me. And then get back on the farm and do some other work before we head to town. Today we're going to be heading over to Costco, which is about an hour and a half away. We're going to get some of the supplies that we're going to need for the fall. And Emily's got to get her hair did. You girls get your hair did? She's going to get her hair done. I'm not sure what color she's coming out with. Not like a purple or green or anything. But it might be a blonde. It might be a brown. One time she did red. Looked kind of funny. Don't tell her I said that. But at any rate, we're going over to the valley. The kids are going to join us. We're going to have a good day outing over there, hanging out, getting some things. We're going to make a bank run, some other stuff like that. So all in all, it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks a lot for watching our video. We really appreciate it. We hope you enjoy them as much as we enjoy making them for you, because it's a lot of fun sharing what God's done for us with you. Do consider giving us a thumbs up. And until next time, God bless you. Over that way is Minnie Moo. There's Butterfly. And there's the alpacas. And it's quiet. Can you hear how quiet it is here? It's really quiet.